In the summer, 夏天, we headed back to the USA. First, we visited San Francisco, 旧金山. We explored the Haight District and caught some fish shows. Next up was LA, 洛杉矶, where we hiked to the top of the Hollywood sign. From there we hit Las Vegas, 拉斯维加斯. It was a jam-packed weekend in Sin City as we took in the Fremont experience, headed to the top of the Stratosphere Tower for the thrill rides, saw the Blue Man Group, and more. We needed to escape the cities, so we visited some of America's national parks. 国家公园. Camping, hiking, and admiring nature was just what we needed. In Utah, 犹他州, we had tons of fun in Moab. We tried canyoneering for the first time, went rafting, and also finally jumped out of a plane with Skydive Moab. Our West Coast trip finished in Denver, Danfu, where we spent some quality time with the Rockies, both the mountains and the baseball team. We had tons of delicious food, including a fried chicken and waffle taco. Hit a few breweries, and of course, got our hippie on with tons of live music. It all culminated with 3 nights of fish. In the fall, 秋天, we both got to go home. First, we went to Tennessee, 田纳西州, where we went to the Smoky Mountains, saw a UT football game, and also hit Nashville to visit friends and check out a Titans game. Next, it was on to my hometown, Detroit, 底特律, where we spent a lot of time downtown going to games. We caught the Tigers in the playoffs, and also went to the Joe for a Wings game. We then went on an East Coast road trip. First up was Philadelphia, 费城, where we saw the Liberty Bell and ate cheesesteaks. Then we hit New York, 纽约, where we walked through Central Park, saw the Book of Mormon, took in the view from the top of the rock, wandered through Times Square, and of course pigged out on bagels, corned beef, and pizza. We both made our first trip to Boston, 波士顿, where we walked the Freedom Trail. We also caught a Sox game at Fenway and saw the Wings play the Bruins. Next was our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., 华盛顿, where we spent a whirlwind morning checking out the sights. Finally, a short Midwest swing brought us to Chicago, 芝加哥, where we had the famous hot dogs and deep dish pizza. Then it was Milwaukee, 密尔沃基, where we took a brewery tour and had the craziest Bloody Mary ever. We headed back to China, where we packed up our stuff and put it in storage in our new home, Kunming. From there we crossed the border into Vietnam, Vietnam. Going from north to south in 1 month, we hiked in Sapa, avoided the motorbikes in Hanoi, took a boat on Ha Long Bay, floated up a river in Ninh Binh, enjoyed the quaint town of Hoi An, did a 4-day Easy Rider motorbike trip, checked out the sights in Ho Chi Minh, and spent a few days in the Mekong Delta. Then it was another border crossing as we headed into Cambodia, Dien Phu Jai. We started in Kep, where we hiked in the national park, chilled out on Rabbit Island, and ate the famous pepper crab. Then we went to Kampot, where we stayed out in the countryside, hiked up a mountain, relaxed by the river, took a sunset cruise, and finally tried durian. Next, we hit Sihanoukville, where we got to stay on the beach, go kayaking and snorkeling, enjoy happy hours, and have nightly sunset barbecues right on the beach. Then we took the speedboat over to Koh Rong Island, where we celebrated Christmas with cute babies. We enjoyed sunsets on the beach, went fishing, had our own little barbecue, and partied with backpackers at the bars with fire shows. The last stop of the year was Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia. We joined the crowds for the fireworks and said goodbye to 2013.